Hey, this is Nelson from Gary and Nelson in sunny Lincoln, Nebraska. No, it's not. It's miserable here. But luckily, you're not stuck here. You are listening to the Hoppe and SuperRICH show.
All right, before we get out of here, we have one more rant. I
Only one more?
Oh, yeah, it's all loaded up. Because I haven't been on the air in, like 9 days, so I'm all loaded up. What's coming up?
Okay, so, yeah, my mic's on. For some reason, I couldn't hear anything.
What the hell?
Oh, it's because I unplugged my thing.
Radio 101, I'm just kidding.
Caught on video, teen with autism victimized in disgusting ALS Ice Bucket Prank. You probably heard about this on the news.
And this is supposed to be a thing that helps people out. You're trying to fix an awful disease like ALS.
It was only a matter of time before something like this got blown out of proportion.
Somebody just had to go and ruin it, didn't
These
they?
punk-ass dirtbags.
Well, hey, Charlie Sheen was the first one.
His was awesome.
His was awesome, though. His was actually for a good cause. His was, pouring $10,000
What if his
on
had just,
him.
beer in it and all these, whores come dancing around him? That'd be funny. Maybe not. Okay, so what else is
Taking a shower and money.
And it's just
This
is a good thing. Why do you have to ruin it? In what world is that a good thing to do? How evil are you? They are evil. If you're dumping a bucket of awful things on a kid with autism, people with autism are sweet. Why are you doing that? What do they deserve to have that dumped on their head, you punk-ass bitches? What does it say?
So Bay Village, Ohio is the town.
Let me see words by.
So Bay Village police are investigating a group of teens accused of playing a cruel joke on a classmate who has autism. Authorities say the victim's 14 years old.
Sorry, this is 22 minutes away from Cleveland. This would happen in Cleveland. People over there are dirtbags. I bet these dirtbags from Bay Village, Ohio, are their names on there?
I don't believe so. Because
of course, because they're underage.
Yeah.
Ugh, enough of that rule. People in Cleveland would do this. It's too rednecky. They talk like they're from the South and you're in the Midwest. Yeah, I would love to work in Cleveland. It's a great market, great people. But there's so much trash around there, trashy people. Okay, so what is it?
So the teens allegedly convinced the victim to do the ALS bucket challenge, but instead of dumping water and ice on the teen, they chose to fill the bucket with feces, urine, and other stuff.
It's horrible. It's
yeah.
horrible. No, just that awful feeling when the kid's embarrassed. He's like, why are you doing this to me? Why? I'm not saying you should ever dump it on anyone's head because that's horrible. That's gross. That's inhuman, risky. But especially a kid with autism.
Well, you shouldn't be doing it regardless.
I'm not saying you should. I'm just saying especially someone with autism. That could ruin him forever because you don't know who to trust. And that's really embarrassing. And to these punk asses, the principal should have grabbed a broom, grabbed a whip, and just beat him up. Who do you think you are, tough guy? Because you know.
Well, I'm sure they didn't do it on school grounds.
Well, I'm sure
it doesn't matter. The cops
should
have grabbed the taser and just tased the hell out of that bitch. Because there's no reason to do it, risky.
I don't think the principal has that kind of authority to go and start beating them.
They should be.
This isn't the 1960s, Ryan.
We should go back to that. Our parents actually are well behaved. I know why. Because they had authority back then. But these kids are going to be hidden by the laws. And they'll go in juvie. Ugh. They should not be allowed to go to any high school.
I shouldn't be disciplined for one mistake I've made in my life.
One mistake? You dumped a bucket of piss and poop on a kid's head. And here's the other part I love. They're going to go back to school. They should be banned from every high school. I'm not saying they should go to prison, but don't even let them go to a nice high school. Let them go to some high school in Chirac and see how long these punk asses go. And they wear a shirt every day that says, I dumped poop on an autistic kid's head, and see how Jerome and Reggie
they all have to stand in a line with it.
Bitch. Send them to the high schools where they send the kids who are finished with rehab from drug abuse.
Right. See how that works out. The teen's parents say on Tuesday night a group of classmates invited their son to one of their houses to do the challenge while just wearing his underwear.
That's horrible! Why?
Were his parents there supervising it, or?
No, I don't think so.
Why? Okay, here's the other thing, Risky, I don't get. It's just how do you feel good about yourself?
How do you even think that's funny? That's just mean. That's not funny.
Obviously, he had no authority
Kids used
as
to
far
be...
as, father figure, mother figure.
Ugh. Or they're probably just the
Comes
parents.
from a broken home.
Yeah, they're probably...
You have to assume that.
I bet they're the same parents who let them smoke bongs in front of them. Hey, I got this thing of Jameson. Let's all drink together. It's Thanksgiving.
Both their parents make minimum wage at
the mom
the
works
local
at a
McDonald's.
Club. The mom works at a strip club, and the dad's a tech. He's a truck driver who does coke before work. Here's the thing. I was made fun of as a kid, but the people who made fun of me, yeah, they were scumbags. And if you're listening to the show, I'm talking about you. You know who
They
you
would
are.
never do something
Yeah, they
like
are leeches.
this.
Yeah, they are losers. Yeah, they party too much. No, but listen, they would never do it. They're not that mean. Yeah,
I
were
can't imagine
douchebags.
anyone would, which is why it's really appalling to hear it. But
It's like, it's horrible.
Are these kids being charged with anything?
I have the perfect punishment for them.
so far, no
Dude.
charges have been filed. News of the prank traveled quickly around the tight-knit community.
Here's what we should do. Why not dump it on their head? Hey, eye for an eye. If you kill someone, you should be killed. If you're a pedophile, you should be killed.
The thing is, he's only.
I
the kid's
pretty
only-
much wholeheartedly
the
agree
kid's
with
only
that.
14 years old, and he's
Okay.
going to be
Oh,
harassed.
no,
he's
no.
going to be harassed by that throughout all of high school and the rest of middle school.
I'm not saying kill him. I'm saying dump it on their heads. And have them walk around school or do something or just dump it on their heads because you need to do an eye for an eye because punks will keep doing things like this until authority is dropped on them.
Now, was this one? Was there a video of this?
Yeah.
The group then posted the video to Instagram. Meanwhile, the
How are
teen
you proud of
returned
that,
home.
You pieces of dirt.
Meanwhile, the teen who sort of instigated the whole thing returned home and said nothing to his parents until
Of course
another.
not.
Never mind. I'm trying to get this straight. Meanwhile, the autistic teen who got the stuff poured on him returned home and said nothing to his parents until
not. It's embarrassing.
until another friend brought it to their attention. So
you-
that's a good friend that he has.
Do you think that the kids who did it went home and talked about it? No, because you know deep down you shouldn't have done it. If you're such a tough guy.
No. You know they got a Facebook group chat going, and they were talking about it all night about how funny they thought it was.
But if you're so proud of it, you should talk about it to your teachers, man. You should talk about it to your parents, man. Call your grandparents or your other family and tell them, man. If you're so proud of it.
wow,
you're not.
they must be so proud of they would probably be so proud of those kids.
All right.
So, after seeing the video, the victim's parents reported the incident to police, rightfully so. On September 4th, Bay Village Schools released a statement to students, parents, staff, and community members. I'm not going to read the whole statement, but, it's
There's
there.
no reason to.
Yeah. The community's outraged, disgusted by everything, of course. Expel them indefinitely, this is a quote, because that's just the wrong thing to do in every sense of the world.
Do it forever. Why indefinitely? Why have them around? They add
Well,
nothing.
indefinitely, assumes it's forever, but
I
of course
know,
it's not.
but it's not. They'll be back. Ugh, enough.
I mean, this is
punks.
just like a really gross,
horrible, inhuman
effed up
thing.
story.
It's evil. Ugh.
yeah,
Anything else?
it's bad. School officials say no disciplinary action will be taken until after police have completed their investigation. So
That's fair.
I'm assuming that they will have disciplinary action. Of course,
Yeah.
that's juvenile court for these kids, not regular jail.
Anything else?
As a result of the incident, several community members have planned a peaceful vigil against bullying to show that hate is not tolerated in Bay Village, Ohio. So,
All right.
yeah,
From a really depressing, evil, horrible tale,
it really is. It's just I can't believe it.
we have some breaking news that has come into the WNUR studios, that has come into the Hoppe and SuperRICH show.
At 3 a.m.
This is CNN Breaking News.
CNN, take it away as I will. The Hoppe and SuperRICH show will have its own app beginning this week. If you have iTunes, download Hoppe Radio and add me on Twitter as I will break it when it happens. Add Hoppe Radio 893. And if you don't have iTunes or you don't have an iPhone, get it on your other device.
Are you making bank off this, Hoppe?
No.
This app is
I paid
free.
for it.
It is free to download, by the way.
So yes, you will be able to download it on your iPhone. Just type in Hoppe Radio, and if you don't have an iPhone, we are on TuneIn.
I will be sure to grab it right away.
We are on TuneIn, Spreaker, and
Stitcher would be the other one, yes.
under Hoppe Radio. All right, before I get up on out of here, you hear that black box in the background? Oh, geez. Of course you do. I can be found online, because this means we have to get up and out of here when we play Black Box. I'm
Sadly.
on HoppeRadio.com, HoppesRoad.com, all our archives on there. We're on TuneIn, iTunes, Spreaker, and
Stitcher.
under Hoppe Radio. Tweet at me at Hoppe Radio 893 as I will tweet when we get the official announcement on the app. It will be real soon. I paid $140 for it. Download it for me. It's free. SuperRICH, where can people find you online?
Follow me on Twitter at Ryan Stuprich, STUPRICH. I'll be live tweeting the Bears game probably, but it's not going to be annoying.
Okay.
So, yeah.
I will be too.
Don't worry.
My analysis, you have to admit, It's just like,
For not being an avid real sports fan, it's pretty good analysis, yes.
thank you, I'm better than everyone at school who are fat and lazy and they ate too much, but they act like they play football.
I agree. You can follow or check out my website, ryanstuffridge.wordpress.com. I have a new slideshow up there about all the people we've interviewed and everything. Ryan
And
Hoppe
his
told me to do it.
references.
Yeah, all my references and stuff.
Now-
It's all up there in a cool little slideshow, and that's under Ryan Stuffridge and Sports Media Professionals tab.
Real quick, now we have to have a deep conversation on air. Apply for jobs nonstop. You can do it, kid.
Right.
All right.
That's the goal, right?
Do it tonight. Do it
and-
tomorrow. Do it immediately.
And yeah, that's
All
it for
Risky,
me.
real quick, where can you find online?
You can follow me on Twitter at rrisky16. I will as well be live
Make a
tweeting the
website,
Bears
dude.
game. Oh, I have a website. I don't
is
want
it?
people to check it out right now.
Okay. We
Under
will be
construction.
Yes, exactly.
sort of like the roads all the time. This has been the Hoppe and SuperRICH Show on WNUR 89.3. I'm Ryan Hoppe.
I'm Ryan Stuffridge.
And I am Ryan Risky.
Peace out. We will be back next week at 1 a.m. And put down the guns, you cretins. Appreciate life. It's pretty cool.
The Hoppe and SuperRICH Show.
You took me easy and let me go. I never was, you see, that cheating kind. You feel alright, you never look for me. So long as time, I gotta get on back, set it free.
This is an official broadcast of Hoppe Radio. For more info, check out hopperadio.com and hoppesworld.com.